Welcome to SUPRS Live. This is the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. The original Supermodified Sim Racing Sanction started in 2004. We are live tonight from Sandusky Speedway, the North Coast home of the Supermodifieds, for the 13th Annual Terry Gibson Memorial. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. I'm Bob Gangler, your host here tonight, and we've got a big one on tap tonight, a 100-lapper, as a matter of fact, in memory of Terry Gibson. The stalwart name of in Supermodified, the Gibson family. And tonight we are running in his memory as we remember Supermodified drivers that have lost their lives while competing behind the wheel of a real Supermodified. We are excited to be able to bring you the broadcast here tonight. You're going to be seeing a lot of great action with the old NASCAR Heat game. Came out in the year 2000, and we just think it's still a fun old game to play, even though there may be more realistic ones. NASCAR Heat, one of the most modded games in history of sim racing, going way back to the year 2000. And we can do that thanks to our friends at heatfinder.net and the modsquad.info. If you ever want to race NASCAR Heat type games, all different things, whether it's hydroplanes, drag cars, motorcycles, rally cars, or open wheel Supermodifieds, visit heatfinder.net and the modsquad.info. Terry Gibson was a real Supermodified driver that lost his life in July of 2008 at Toledo Speedway. He was competing in his own car during a Midwest Supermodified Association race at Toledo in a heat race. He climbed a wheel and he hit the first turn wall. Terry was the son of Oswego and Sandusky Speedway track champion and USAC and IndyCar competitor Todd Gibson, who just recently passed away as well. And Terry was sure known for doing more with less while enjoying racing against his brothers Gene Lee, Larry, and Jeff. Terry survived by his wife Linda, son Ryan W. Gibson, a daughter Lindsay and Kincaid, two brothers Gene Lee and Larry, and a sister Deb. Terry was followed in death by his brother Jeff Gibson in 2012, his mother Brenda in 2018, and as we said, Todd here just recently in December. This win is high on the Supers Racers bucket list because Sandusky Speedway is known as the North Coast home of the Supermodifieds, and it's where the Gibson family experienced a lot of their racing success. A win at the Terry Gibson Memorial is something that many of these guys really want to accomplish. It has not been done but by 7 different drivers in the 13-year history of the event. Sandusky Speedway, of course, also is host of part of the real Supermodified Triple Crown, the prestigious International Supermodified Association High Miler Supermodified Nationals, held every July at Sandusky Speedway. And Sandusky is also home track to many of our own Supers members, which adds a whole lot more excitement to this particular event tonight. To date, though, only one Ohio driver has won the 100-lap main event, and that was Steve Callahan, who finally realized the dream of winning the Terry Gibson Memorial last year. Steve still the only driver to win from Ohio. Looking at the multiple winners list, there's a couple of them in here tonight. All-time winner of this event, Ray Sand Jr., an incredible 4-win streak that went from 2012 to 2016. Rob Warren's here tonight. He won back-to-back in 17 and 18. Dave O is in tonight. He won in 2018. Dave O, your winner last night at the Gibson Fast 50, the prelim to this event, held here at Sandusky Speedway. An exciting race last night where Keith Powell came home in second again, just like his teammate Steve Callahan many years. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Tonight, Keith will hope to make a change in that and pull up one more spot to get his first Gibson Memorial. Rob Warren, third last night. So, boy, when you start to think about great race car drivers that could really have a good run here and have run well here before in the past, we've got them here tonight. Folks, we've got a real good crop of guys out here, and as a matter of fact, last night's fourth-place finisher, Carl Bonsai Becker, finished first in his heat race here tonight, so he'll have a pretty good starting spot. The top 4, the Fast 4 qualifiers, were re-handicapped, and they will be inverted based on their points won handicap. Everybody else had to go to the heat races. Carl Becker, one of those drivers, and he'll be going away from inside road number 3 tonight. Also, a driver to keep your eye on here this evening. His driver starts outside row number 1. Sensational rookie driver from Oswego, New York, Ryan Clunan, has been running well. Had a good run last night until he ran off of the track. And that's something you might well see here tonight at Sandusky. They might end up in the snake pit. And off of each corner, there are no walls at the ends of this half mile in Sandusky, Ohio. Folks, we want to remind you throughout the broadcast, if you let us know where you're watching from, we'll give you a shout out. We sure would love to be able to do that. Let us know who your favorite SUPRS driver is and where you're cheering him on from. Maybe Sandusky Speedway is your home track. We'll love to let everybody know about that as well. We want to remind you all throughout the broadcast as well, if you'd like, you could go to supers.net, click the fan tab, and then click Supermodified 101 to learn more about real Supermodifieds. If you've never seen them, there's nothing like them. No two are alike. The most unique race car in all of short track pavement auto racing. And they are an exotic ground pounding race car that is just some of the most incredible types of racing and cars that you can imagine. Big blocks, small blocks, injected. There's even a 350 super modified class that runs regularly at Star Speedway in New England. Go to supers.net and click the Supermod 101 tab. While you're there, click that donate tab. All proceeds go to help injured super modified drivers. Because of your generosity and the fans' generosity and drivers' generosity, we were able to raise quite a bit of money for Terry Gibson's son Ryan to go towards his college fund. Successful graduate and a very successful young man now. So that money always goes to help injured super modified drivers and their families in times of need. Ladies and gentlemen, here's how we're going to line them up for the 13th Annual Terry Gibson Memorial 100, a NASCAR Heat super modified sim race at Sandusky Speedway. Starting in the 13th position, hailing from Shelby Township, Michigan, driving the Planté Moran Tax Service, number 27, it's Eric Becker. Becker starts 13th. On the outside of row number 6, driving the number 08 from Goshen, Indiana, sponsored by Smoky Bones, Down Home Kitchen, and Master Brand, it's Danny Ray. Danny Ray in the green 08 starts 12th. Starting in 11th position, a rookie this year, running for the Icings on Top Rookie of the Year award. Hailing from Cicero, New York, sponsored by Creative Assistant, it's the number 28 of Stephen Vincent. Vincent starts 11th. Starting in 10th position, hailing from Hagersville, Ontario, Canada. He's sponsored by Napa Auto Parts and Coca-Cola. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in rookie John Held. Held in the blue and yellow, 17, starts 10th. In 9th starting position on the inside of row number 5, from Wyoming, Michigan, sponsored by Kenowa Auto Supply, part of the Michigan Hill Gang. This driver is a long-time SUPRS veteran, getting his first start back in 2004. Welcome in G-Dub, Gary Waldron. Waldron in the orange and white 10 starts 9th. In 8th starting position on the outside of row number 4, this guy is very familiar with Sandusky Speedway. In fact, he spent many a Saturday night on the flag stand here at the North Coast home of the Super Modifieds. He's sponsored by the American Diabetes Association and the American Heart Association. It's Bobby Hayduck. Don't drop your stick. Hayduck starts in 8th. Inside row number 4, hailing from Liverpool, New York, sponsored by Chasing Camera, second in the points right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this driver's a former SUPRS Rookie of the Year. Watch for him in the red number 3, Brad Keyser. Keyser starts 7th. Now to the outside of row number 3, last night's winner and your 2018 Terry Gibson Memorial champion. Hailing from Union, Connecticut, in the black and orange TMS Wolfpack number 11, it's Speedy Man Dave O. O starts in 6th. On the inside of row number 3, this driver is a veteran of SUPRS competition and a veteran of the world, over 75 years old. He is sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange and the Michigan Hill Gang. It's Carl Banzai Becker. Becker, looking to do well here tonight from the inside of row number 3. Now to your Fast Four qualifiers. On the outside of row number 4, a two-time Terry Gibson Memorial champion hailing from Pulaski, New York, sponsored by First to Finish Race Servers and Designs of Elegance. It's Rocket Rob Warren. Warren in the 35. On the inside of row number 2, a former winner of this race from Goshen, Indiana, in the B&G Racing Photos, RW Woodworking, purple and white, number 25, Bob Gangwer. Now to the front row, on the outside, this driver is from Oswego, New York, has been fantastic this season as a rookie SUPRS competitor. He's sponsored by Simability. He's in the red and yellow Allegresso chassis. It's Ryan Clunan. Now on the pole, a great starting position for this driver that has never won this particular race, even though he's a SUPRS champion. He hails from Crestline, Ohio. He's sponsored by CPR Motorsports and Icings on Top. Put your hands together for Keith. Put one on you, Powell. Powell starts on the pole for the Terry Gibson Memorial. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, rise and take your hats off as we pay tribute to this beautiful country of ours with the playing of our national anthem. And Terry Gibson, a veteran of the United States Air Force, and certainly worthy of having that beautiful song played here as we get ready to go racing for the Terry Gibson Memorial 100, the 13th edition of this race in SUPRS competition. And we're excited to be able to bring it live to you here, thanks to Hairbag Studios. And first to finish race servers, the drivers will be getting lined up on the backstretch here. Real super modifieds need a push start to get going because they don't have a starter or a battery. They use a push truck or a push Jeep to get them rolling. Here in the virtual world, though, because the game is based off of stock cars, we'll move around to the backstretch, get into the lineup, and then we'll get going. Green flag will come out of turn number 4. And the drivers will be going for 100 laps here at Sandusky. No cautions in our NASCAR Heat mod. Green to checker, running under normal mode. A lot of people think it's pretty arcade-ish. An old game came around in the year 2000. Certainly one of the most modded games in all of sim racing.